In this episode of FUM0101 machining, we are going on with the angle grinder support. This time we are going to make the piece where the angle grinder itself will be attached and some pins for this hinge, some two. These will be identical and will be attached to the base and the piece for attaching the angle grinder. Well, let's go on. Well, the piece where this angle grinder is going to be attached, I'm going to use the same I-beam, one cutting out of it, about this length, and well, I need to cut it first here, and what I'm going to use here is not an angle grinder, which would be probably wise, yeah, but actually I don't like angle grinder. It's quite violent and it makes a mess somewhat, and I don't like to use this device inside, and it's quite cold outside, and after all I'll need the exercise. Yep. So let's cut. And you don't need eye protection here. Maybe hearing protection, not because of the sound this is making, but to protect yourself, your swearing. Done. Oh yeah, maybe 50 kilocalories burnt. Yeah, well, do 100 more and lose 1 kilogram. Yeah, it's an exercise, I can tell you. Here is the setup one more time. So what I'm trying to do here is to cut off this piece. I will cut that piece as well when I'm finished with this one. And well, I should be able to cut them with the same setup. Yeah. And after that we have somehow cleaned this surface. And well, that it's a holding challenge for me because I don't have a reasonable vise for this one. Well, let's see how I do it. It will be a little bit of a challenge. So, well, but let's go. I'm using auto feed here because, well, let's see about the speed of auto feed first. That's a little bit too slow. That might be good. Okay. So, and of course coolant. Here you go. Should be more than enough. So, let's go on with this one. And I don't know why, but always it seems like I never get these completely centered, and this is especially bad. So let's see how this works. Well, we need to speed it up. So, this is now the piece of thing. I finished that side. Well, there is a step because I had trouble in holding this one and I needed to turn it around, and these surfaces which were used as references are not that good. So therefore we have a step here, but it doesn't matter. My main thing is that this is sort of plain and clean. So yeah, okay. And I also did clean up these corners in order to get the hinge there. But when we put the hinge, there will be a pin here between, and this pin needs to be screwed, attached somehow to this piece. And what I will do, I will put M8 screw from each side and then put it in place. But we need holes here, one here and one here, and these holes need to be first of all on the same plane, so it doesn't wiggle like this, and also they need to be aligned to the correct distance from this edge, which I cleaned up for this particular purpose. This is perpendicular to the average of this side. So, and now the problem is that this surface is not plain, it's wiggling. If I attach it using this side, it will wiggle, and if I could probably use my drill press and an angle block, but I don't have that. But I have a really nice milling machine which can do this like that. This is the setup. This milling machine can be put into a configuration like this in under 5 minutes. It's totally trammed because there is this indexing feature back here, which you can use so that you get it level. And then I just attach this one here somewhere like that, using the parallels. Clamp this like here, maybe a little bit, that one should be, I believe, there and there. Anyway, I first drill this hole here, and then I need to turn it around and then come back like this. And yes, this is pushing the limits of this milling machine. The table is as far as it goes to that way. Well, yeah. And furthermore, this is but it can be done. And now I just clamp it, and let's see, I'm start to drill these. Actually, I need to drill 4 holes, 2 for this and for the base also too, in a similar fashion. Yeah. Okay, so let's go on with that one. Well, this is a good opportunity to lubricate the vertical screw. This is under the machine. So I just lift this because now it's all the way up. So yes, there we are. Just put a few, some oil here. That's all that is needed. There you go. And something for this one too, so okay, and they're up as well. Yeah, now it's sliding. Yeah. Okay, and wipe the excess off. Yeah, there you are. As simple as that. So, now I will present you something which is one of the biggest reasons why I really like this milling machine. Well, now it's in a very strange configuration and I probably need to put it back into normal vertical milling. So, normally that would take some tools, etc. and well, you would need dial indicators to tram it, right? Yeah, and whatever. This is, yeah, exercise. Okay. A little bit more. Oh yeah. Okay, and of course I'm doing this in real time so you can see. So let's first get rid of this so I don't hurt myself. And then we loosen this one. I will change here an ER40 collet. So low gear. Because this, when I changed the motor, it originally had a brake, but that one is now, this motor doesn't have a brake. So, yeah, there you go. There is your ER40 collet. Yep, and then let's tram it. So, first thing, you loosen the brakes here. The other one here back is an indexing device. So now we need to put it into, well, first a little bit in, yeah, and then let's rotate it to 90 degrees. About there, but it's about, we have a indexing device here. Now, if you don't need any more accuracy than, let's say, 300 millimeters in distance of 10 centimeters, then this is adequate. But if you need more accuracy than that, then you of course need to tram this with dial indicators and everything. Now look it there, ready to go. Stop your watches. The next step is to make pins for this thing. These pins will be inside here and in this piece and also in the base. And they need to be quite accurate length, because when I tighten these, if they are too short, they will bend this, and being too long, they don't go there. Okay, and then another critical dimension is the diameter of this, because it goes inside the T-shaped part. Let me show you. So this one, the pin goes inside there, and then it's attached to here, so you have a hinge. Okay, but unfortunately, these holes are not same size. The other one is larger, the other one is smaller. The nominal diameter of these is 14.5 millimeters, but it's the other one is too big and the other one is a little bit like too tight. So I need to test that, and furthermore my lathe makes taper, so I need to adjust the tailstock so that it will create non-taper. But yeah, okay. So let's go to the lathe. This is some stock from IBM line printer. I believe it's mild steel. So now what we are going to do, I just put it there somewhere. Oh, let's see if I can put it near the center, because now we are going to face it, dial it in and oh. Hi. I also. Oh. That one once again. Okay, within 1/100th of a millimeter. And I need my. These things are really important always. Oh yeah, gear would be also nice. Yeah, it could be a little bit faster. And now, oh yeah, let's see the speed. And this needs to be a center. It's actually quite hard. Okay. Well, maybe it makes a good shaft. Because it's so hard. A little bit more. Just a little bit more. There you go. Okay, now we have a decent center there. Pull it out. About 10 centimeters. It's about there. Yeah. Oh, got it right. Accidentally. Sometimes I have luck. Let's see now. Oh, it's that's a little bit off. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. There you are. Now let's see how it looks here. Yeah. I can already see that there is it's not straight at all. I need this. So that's high. Huh, there you are. Oh yeah. So we need to be here. A little bit back. Okay, that is the correct place for the tailstock, and now just oh yeah, we should be ready to go. And now this speed should be quite high in this case, because now I'm going to skim it only 0.1 millimeter. And let's see how that goes. First I touch. 0.1 millimeter. That's a bit. And now I will actually feed it from back here. Yeah. Let's see. That should be enough. Okay. Wow. Very good finish. That's nice. So now I will. Oh, hopefully it didn't make a marking there. No, it didn't. So now we need to measure here in the middle and there and see how much do we have taper. So my very reliable Hahn et Kolb micrometer, actually this is really reliable. It's okay, and this one is reading 15.84. And here we have 15.89. So it's 6. So we need to, it's smaller in this side, so we need to move the tailstock that direction 300ths of a millimeter. And now you have to be, with this particular lathe, you need to be very careful when you loosen the tailstock. Yeah, it will actually moves right away, like 100ths of a millimeter. Oh, let's see which direction we need to go with this one. Oh, that's the wrong way. There you are. A little bit more. This is an interactive process. Oh yeah, there you are. Okay. Huh. Hopefully I got the taper now alright. And we lost this, so I need to touch one more time. Cutting good. Oh yeah, there we go. So now it's 15.72 and half. 72. Okay. And now this is 72. So we have 1/2 hundredths of a millimeter difference now. Now it's really good. So I let it now cool down, and after it has been cooled down, I will take the rest, the 30 something millimeters, 0.3 something millimeters away, and we should be right on the correct size. Well, now it's cooled down. It's in the room temperature. I had a little bit of a snack there. And then let's measure it again now. So we are 38 hundredths of a millimeter oversize here. Here as well. Huh. Huh. That cannot be true. There should be a difference. Let's see now. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's 38, this one. Well, it's 38 both ways. So we actually now will take 40 hundredths of a millimeter. So this becomes 2 hundredths of a millimeter undersize. So let's see. This dial has graduations for 5 hundredths of a millimeter. So that's 1/10, 20, 30 and 40. Well, we should be good to go. Let's see how it feels now. This one is not good. There is definitely a size difference in these somehow. Okay. Well, it's almost there. That would be a suitable fit for me, but oh man. This is really tight. Oh, now it jammed in there. Okay. Oh. Oh man, I need to take it out from here. I'll come back when I get it out from here. This is actually really... it's stuck in there. Okay. Yep. See you later. Well, I went fishing beyond the sea. This is a river, and this stuff, this is from some printer, and after reaming the hole, I have done this already. It's a perfect fit, no wiggle at all. So now when I have reamed these, so I just need to take the suitable pins from this stuff. This is hardened outside, and the ground couldn't be any better. So let's read. Oh yeah. And yes, this drill is really nice because it's so silent. Okay, we are through. Oh yeah. Well, parting of this is the shaft pin, and now I'm parting it off at 90 millimeters. So there will be 0.8 millimeters too much, but this one I can file off because this one needs to be quite tightly matched with the with the hinge. So, this is always not so fun. I think this is enough. Yeah. Okay, this is part number one. Now I'm filing a flat here. It's going to be for the grease output into the bearing. So, we cannot do without lubrication, can we? So, it's about 9 centimeters, so it's 4.5. And this is not a critical distance, and this is already in 4.5, so there you are, and there you are. That's our place, and now I just file it there. I think that's more than enough, but let's try to make it really flat. Okay, there you are. Now let's drill a 3 millimeter hole using that flat. And yes, I have here a Morse here. Oh, well, here. Here I do have a Morse 3 to Morse 2 adapter. Since the only available jack at the moment is this one, and it doesn't have a tongue. Somebody has been taking it off. And now let's put this there. Hopefully it stays. Then a 3 millimeter drill. Yeah, it's in place. Oh yeah. Let's put the machine on. And then again, this is not a critical operation. Just to get it about there. In the middle, about, yeah. So, there you are. Okay. Now let's see where this goes. It's in the middle, about there. This is really very uncritical. Okay, I think we are good to go. And for this thing we need okay, the table might be a little bit higher. So let's rise it. Just a little bit. And now my well, oh yeah, it's about in the middle now. So some of this loop there, and I think I have the correct speed. Yep. Let's see if I break this drill. Because when it enters the 4 millimeter hole, it might do that. You need to be extra careful here. Yeah, we are through. First one done. finished these two pieces, which I will now just try it out, so to say. Well, I have tried it a little bit, so I noticed that it's not perfect, but well, let's try it out. Which one is the oil? Not that one. Okay. This is the side where you put the grease in, and this side here is the grinding side. So, okay, it goes this way, like that, and then you put it down there somewhere. I only use one screw, one bolt for each, because, well, oh yeah, this is really a tight fit. Okay, now it goes. And there is just that amount of play, and that's really good. And then we have this. Okay, that's blocked, so this way. There you go. And then this goes on top of that. And where is the hole? Somewhere there. This is always very difficult. Okay, now. Yeah. You don't force this. You could force, but that might result in a very strange result. Okay, just a little bit tightening, not too much. Yeah, okay. So now the principle of this one is really simple. It goes like this. So you have your grinder here attached, the wheel is in this side, and well, you operate it wherever you like, and you can then rest your grinder here, and well, there should be, I try to make this such that you can reach every place here with your wheel, so hopefully that works out. One thing that I noticed is that you need to put it, the wheel, not exactly on the side of this, because this might not be a good idea, but you need to put it something like 10 millimeters away. When you attach the grinder here, the wheel will be 10 millimeters away from this surface. Okay. Well, the other side, we need grease attachments, grease, whatever these are called, grease things there, these little, very little things, and these you put on top of a bolt, so there will be maybe 2 millimeter hole through, and then you have an M6 on this side. But this one, if I drill and make a thread of M6 here, it weakens this so much that it's not very good idea. So I need to make special bolts for this one. Okay, and that actually will be in the next episode of FUM0101 machine. So I think we are in a good track with this one. Well, maybe we also can try it out in the next episode about this thing. So, till then, bye!